Hello there. Doesn't it just look so good? I'm just so happy with the way it turned out. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to a new format for the live streams.
New and improved.
New and improved.
Dare I say?
No more little duck in the corner, as I call it. We have a little new graphics layout. We probably look a little bit cleaner, like it's not as blurry because StreamYard. Not taking shots
This is
here,
what
but
Chris looks like in HD.
this is me. This is who I am. This is how I win. But yeah, I'm excited to be here. I can't stop looking at the layout. Shout out Cam for helping out with that. But welcome in, and I have a new chat and everything, and it's just I have a new view.
All your YouTube live needs. I got you.
Cam's decoded. But yeah, if you guys are in here, make sure to hit the like button. Helps out the algorithm. That's what I always say. And fire away your questions. No Way Home predictions, final thoughts on that movie before it comes out next week, because 1 week from now, we'll all have seen the movie, and life will be changed forever.
Also, on topic of No Way Home, listen, I'm going to say this because it's not my channel, and not to sound like I'm telling somebody to send in a super chat, but if somebody wanted to send in a super chat,
there's a surprise.
There's a really funny surprise that happens when you send in a
Yeah.
super chat. So if anyone wants to send in like $1 just so that we can show it to you guys, that'd be pretty cool.
There's a really cool surprise. That's all I'm going to say.
Pretty cool.
Feel free to. It does help support the channel. I won't be able to click on their questions. That's the only thing I just realized. I won't be able to put your questions up on screen. I'll read them, though.
Oh, no.
So, the Mad Titan says, what's up? What's good? Ian's in here saying happy Saturday. What's your top 3 favorite Christmas songs? I'd have to say White Christmas, the one that goes, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That's one of them.
Don't let this just
Winter Wonderland is one of them. You know, sleigh bells ring, are you listening? That one. And then I'd say, that's tough. I like what's that one called? Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. I really like that one. So I'd say, honestly, that's probably what I'm rocking with. Let's see. The View with Drew's in here. What's good? Minecraft's worst enemy. Hey, Chris, why hasn't Blue & McGuire got a TV series yet? The world may never know, to be honest. It's kind of upsetting, though. I agree.
Okay. I don't know if that worked or not.
If what worked? Oh, I can click on it now?
Well, no. I put the chat box up. So if someone types...
Oh,
so
yeah.
It shows up on your screen. You don't technically click on it.
Ooh.
But it will show up on the screen, if that makes any sense. It will eventually cover my face, but it's fine.
Oh, okay.
You can turn it off if you don't want it either. I just gave it to you for an option.
I see it. I like it.
You can make it smaller if you want.
I don't want it to put it in the middle if possible. I don't want it to cover your face. I feel like that's rude to you. That's better. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Cool.
So
I like
now
that.
if you guys talk, you show up
Yeah.
on our screen.
Look at that.
Pretty fancy.
Pretty fancy. Yeah, I like it. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for being here on a Saturday night. And Zilla's in here. Dank Sinatra. Jack's in here. What's good, Jack? Hope you're doing well, man. We gotta catch up sometime. Same goes to Certain. We got 2 goats in here. Aiden's in here. After or during the stream, could you make me a mod? I'll do it after. Just remind me. And message me on Insta. Let's see. I'm going to laugh so hard when No Way Home gets bad reviews and fans flip. We'll see. It could get mixed reviews for sure. I don't know.
You got a super chat, but...
did.
It was a sticker.
Oh, it was a sticker?
It's a sticker. It has to be a sticker.
Ah, okay.
Because it would have worked. I know it would have. I'll fucking send you a super chat myself.
Thank you for the sticker, Kara. I appreciate it. Thank you. It does mean a lot. It's weird that it didn't do the thing it's supposed to.
I don't think it was a super chat. Can someone send in...
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there it is. I think the volume on my
Oh, yeah, it's super low. That's why. Sweet. I'm gonna hit refresh. It takes like 15 seconds to play, but give it a second. It should work.
Hang on.
There we go.
There you go. Now
You guys hear it? If you send a super chat, that's the message you get. So thank you for that, Cara. Thank you, Dank Sinatra. I'm in a Spider-Man mood right now. And I saw Jack's tweet, I don't know if he's still in here, saying he was not a fan of emo Peter Parker. And I say, I think he's bad to the bone. I love the guy. Oh, I guess I hit.
Because you kept refreshing
Yeah.
it.
That's fine, honestly. The spam is fine with me. Let's see. Which song from the Raimi Spider-Man movies do you like more? Hero by the guy who's the Nickelback singer, or the Spider-Man theme? I don't know. I like the one by Nickelback, though.
If someone donates $5, Chris will do the dance that is on the GIF when you donate.
Let's see. By the way, I am going to get to everything in the chat. It's just an adjustment thing for me. I'm used to being very much threw me off. I'm used to be able to click on it, but now it's like, I'm not able to do that anymore, so I'll get used to it.
Just treat it like Twitch.
Okay, let's see.
You're more laid back on Twitch anyways.
India Gibbs was in here. What's up? If you had to cast anyone, Zilla says, if you had to cast anyone for Spider-Man, who would it be? I guess not Spidey, but any character. I mean, the most generic answer in the world is Timothy Chalamet. Yeah, that's generic, but I'm going with it anyway.
Would put... You know what? Actually, if we want to put in Gwen and Miles as the same age as Tom Holland's Peter Parker,
yeah.
I'm a big fan of the dude that plays, what's his name? Pope in Outer Banks.
Oh, yeah,
Big fan of him being Miles, like an adult Miles.
Fair.
And I'm a big fan of Madeline Klein being Gwen.
I like that casting. Hector's in here. What's good, Hector? How you doing? Let's see. Doing well, Hector. Glad to be here. Let's see. Hi, Chris. The hair's on fleek. Finally getting to see Ghostbusters Afterlife tomorrow afternoon. Where's Peter during Hawkeye? I've been wondering, Anthony asks. That's a good question. I feel like we could do that with The Falcon and Winter Soldier and all these other movies, like Where's Doctor Strange? I honestly don't know. I feel like the world is so big right now that it's kind of hard to really answer those questions. It's something we kind of have to just turn our brains off for. Suspend disbelief is what they say. Because obviously you're not going to be able to cast every single major hero in every major project. You know what I mean? Oh, I see we have super chats. It's not giving me the notification for some reason. It's very delayed.
It's a little delayed. Don't worry about it.
I'll do the dance. I'll do the dance. I want to repeat the alert.
You have to stand up. Go to the back of the hallway.
Can everyone see me? I'm all blurred up.
You're fine.
There you go.
Do the hips.
The hips like that? There you go.
Yeah.
It's better with the music, but you get the point. Oh, man.
I knew that somebody would donate it just to see you do that.
I appreciate that, Trevor. And Kara, thank you. Let's see.
Okay, I think I have something for you. Give me control of the mouse. Pick a comment to talk about for a second.
This one.
Which one?
That says, "Hey, Chris and Cam," from Drew.
Oh, hi, Drew.
Hello, Drew.
Don't let this distract you. You do what you need to do. Tell me if you want to scroll.
Oh, no, I can. Oh, I guess you.
Because I need to click on something.
Yeah. Hello, Dank Sinatra. By the way, we are this is like a half test stream. I didn't put it in the description, but we are testing a new software, so learning curve. The View with Drew says, do you think No Way Home will be the best from the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies? I do. I absolutely do. It's not hard to beat Far From Home. No Way Home, I think, could top even Homecoming. Let's see. Jacob says, since you like hangout movies like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and Dazed and Confused and Licorice Pizza, you should watch American Graffiti. Is on HBO Max right now. I'll have to add that to the list. I've heard good things about it. Is Shia LaBeouf in that movie, or am I making that up? Not really sure. Hello there, Alvin. 1 week. Josh032 says 1 week. Yep, we're almost there. Hello there, Kara. History is going to be made. Yeah, you can scroll down a little bit. Meters Reviews is in here. What's good? I'm liking the new overlay and the new camera angle. Going to be watching TASM 1 tonight. We're so close to No Way Home. This close. It's this close. We've almost made it to the thing we've been theorizing about heavily. We're almost there, and I appreciate you being here, man. But I can't wait to check out everyone's reviews for this movie because it could be divisive, but we'll see. I'm excited nonetheless. The View with Drew says, do you think Doc Ock will die in No Way Home? I do not know. I think they all might die in No Way Home, actually. All the villains that come in, I think, could possibly die, so we'll see. Jacob says, Toby better dance in No Way Home, so help me God. If they love us, they'll give it to us. But
that might be the funny post-credit scene of all three of them, maybe.
Trevor says, I see you guys with all the dope pop-ups. Shout out Cam. Cam's goated for doing that.
I'm working on figuring out. There's apparently a thing where you can do a chat highlight widget, but I don't see the chat highlight widget on your thingy.
Yeah, we're working on it still. Let's see. Zilla says, LOL. Okay. Drew asks how our day has been. It's been good, honestly. We were watching TASM 2, got some Chick-fil-A, so it's going well. Minecraft's worst enemy says Doc Ock only had 2 arms in one of the shots in one of the TV spots in No Way Home. Well, maybe the way the camera was, maybe the other 2 were lower hanging, so who knows? But we'll see. Again, just saw the super chat, so Trevor, shout out you. I had to dance because of you, bro. Dance off, bro? You and me. 4 days till No Way Home. Yeah, it's crazy. What is a movie that you feel like doesn't deserve the hype it gets, but you still love it? That's from Ian. I was talking about this the other day. I think it doesn't deserve the hype it gets, but I still love it. Honestly, I really do love the new West Side Story, but I think that it's getting a ton of hype, but I just think the original's better. But I really like it. I want to clarify that. You can watch my review. Very positive on the movie. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Me and Cam both did. I would say I love the movie damn near. I just don't know if it's deserving of all the massive hype it's getting. But I still really like it, and you should go check it out because, again, a lot of people have said they like it more than the original. By the way, 23 people in here. Thank you guys for showing up on your Saturday night. We're testing out the new format, so we're kind of back and forth on this thing, but I'm digging it so far. It's still trying to figure a few things out, but that's technology for you. Jacob says, have you seen The Big Short? It is not like Vice. Vice sucked. The Big Short is great. I agree, Vice is awful. Almost unwatchable, I'd say. I have not seen The Big Short. It's on my watch list. I am waiting till I'm a little older to watch it because it's subject material that's like really hard to kind of comprehend. I feel like I'm never going to understand it at any age. I hope Adam McKay does a decent job of explaining it, but we'll see. I'm watching the 16th. Yeah, I'm seeing it the 16th as well. Possibly the 14th. To be determined. Last 2 episodes of Hawkeye. Thoughts? Dank Sinatra asks. I really like them. I mean, my favorite episode is episode 4. I think it's the best, not only of the show, but of the Marvel Disney Plus episodes. Probably. I really do think so. I've looked back on Loki. I think it's a little overrated. Not really my thing. It has great moments, but Hawkeye is the best for me. Okay, let's see. Where was I? Mike Delete says, go, Chris, go. Thank you. Zilla says, I watched Ghostbusters Afterlife. I really enjoyed it, and the cameos are fire. You know, if you know, you know. Yes. Very well done, mixing nostalgia with the new. I hope No Way Home does something similar. Mike Delete says, the overlays look amazing. Again, shout out Cam for helping out with that. I booked No Way Home in a nice cinema. It was pretty pricey, but anything for No Way Home. Fair. Dank Sinatra said that. Fair. I think, going big is good for that. It's now official that Georgia's defensive coordinator is leaving to go take the Oregon head coaching job, so that's great. Not really. That's upsetting, but you gotta thrive through the times. You gotta do what you gotta do. I'll do what I must. You will try. View with Drew says, which Spider-Man movie villain do you think had a worse design, Electro or Lizard? Worst design, Electro. I hate the blue. And we were just watching TASM 2 earlier. I don't like the blue at all. Not a fan. For those hopping in, by the way, Cam is sorting out some behind-the-scenes things.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm not like
she is here.
She's
she's not ignoring.
I'm trying to figure this out for Chris.
Yes.
Because according to Streamlabs, there's a chat highlight option, but it's not on my thing, so I'm thinking maybe my thing's just not uploaded or updated.
Let's see. Which Spider-Man... Oh, I already answered that one. Mike Delete says, what are your thoughts on the Star Wars Eclipse game? It looks dope. I'm a big fan of like single-player Star Wars games, so I'm very excited for that. And I'm waiting for Fallen Order 2, though. That's what we really want. That's what we're here for. So once we get that, I'll be a happy man. But until then, I'm just waiting patiently. Arian says, did you get a new computer for streaming, or is it on your MacBook? Overlays and quality looks crisp. Well, thank you, Arian. This is actually Cam's webcam, so that's why it looks a little crispier. But we're also not using StreamYard. We're using Streamlabs, which allows you to stream in 1080p as opposed to StreamYard, at least the free version, which is only 720p. So that alone is it makes it look a little bit crispier, extra crisp. Yeah. Do I think Hawkeye has enough time? Enough time to what? To give us a satisfying conclusion? We'll see. Only time will tell. I think they're enough to carry over some storylines into other MCU shows, if I'm being honest. Let's see. Imagine if No Way Home did a BVS. I cannot see that happening. I can't see that happening.
What's that?
like bombing, like getting everyone hyped up and just like bombing critically.
Oh.
It's already got the box office secured, so I'm not worried about that. But critically, I don't know how it could fail really, unless like the critics really hate it. Like the fans of the MCU and the fans of Spider-Man, there's no way they're gonna be disappointed, right? Right? You would think. We'll see. I'm kind of nervous. I'm excited to see Elektra's new outfit. Same. Gosh, it looks so much better already. Wolverine says we see Daredevil in 3 days. Cam, are you excited about seeing Daredevil and No Way Home possibly?
Yes. Okay, hang on.
Are you hyped for the Kraven movie, Wolverine asks? I actually am. I like Aaron Taylor Johnson as an actor. I think that he is a slept-on actor. He already had his shot at... he was Kick-Ass, and then he had his shot as Quicksilver for a brief stint in the MCU. But I do think he's going to be really solid in his film as Kraven. Did I see the Thor Love and Thunder poster? Might Delete asks. I did, and I'm a big fan of it. I know that it's like unofficial, but low-key official. I like it. I like Thor's suit. He's going back to the long hair. I'm a big short-haired Thor guy, so it's going to take some getting used to, but I'll adapt. Carson Brown in here, what's good? He says, what's a film everyone says is one of the best you personally don't like? Mad Max Fury Road. I've said that before. It's my go-to for this. Not a fan. Just nonstop action. It's a visually stunning movie. Just not a lot of plot to really connect with. Not the characters I couldn't really give a damn about. So, bummer. But that's the one I kind of usually go to when that question comes up. Wolverine says, did you watch the 90s X-Men series and are you hyped it's coming back? I did not watch it, but I might give it a view when it does come back. It looks promising, I'd say. I know that it's coming to Disney Plus, I want to say, next year. So, perhaps.
Just for a brief second. Don't worry. You'll get it back in 3. There you go.
Cool.
Ooh.
Water break. I mean, I'm talking a lot, so my mouth's getting dry.
I look really bright right now. Sorry, I forgot the camera was right there.
All good?
Sorry.
Let's see. Where was I? Aaron Johnson says, hey guys, is there a Christmas movie you saw that you have thoughts on? I haven't seen any new ones lately or rewatched.
There are so many PMI Christmas movies we could watch. Do you want to watch the Princess Switch trilogy?
Maybe. That's a
It's
commitment.
very
I have
funny.
to watch some other things before I watch that.
I know. On to after.
Yeah, I think Die Hard is a great Christmas movie. I got to show it to her at some point this month. But that's all I got for you. Die Hard, Elf, The Santa Claus. What's the other one? Home Alone 1 and 2 is the goated Christmas movies to me. Goated. Absolutely.
Sorry, I know I'm like probably really distracting you right now. I'm trying
That's
my
fine.
best not to.
Where was I? Aside from Tony Stark in Endgame, what do you think is the saddest superhero movie sacrifice? Wolverine's death in Logan was sad, The View with Drew says. Yeah, that's up there. I'd say, honestly, low-key, in Spider-Man 3, when Harry dies, that is sad. That kind of hits different because of how great his redemption arc is in that movie. I'll go with that one. That one's upsetting. So I'll go with Harry as Goblin in Spider-Man 3. Carson says, will you see the new Nightmare Alley by Guillermo del Toro? Yeah, I plan to watch that one this week. I actually have a digital screener of that available to watch. I just have been putting it off because I'm trying to get through the Spider-Man movies, but I'm going to watch that as soon as I can, and I'll have a review of it on the YouTube channel very soon. Hopefully this week, actually. Jacob says, did you hear the leak of the Joker being the Batman? I did hear about that. I don't know if it's confirmed or not, but a certain actor, I won't say who if you don't want to get spoiled, is rumored to be the Joker in The Batman. I'm not opposed to the casting. I'm pretty sure it's going to end up being true.
Ignore that.
But we'll see what happens. I mean, it's concerning if they're already going with another Joker this quick because people are going to get Joker tired. I mean, they've already had so many since they had Leto, and then they had Joaquin, and then they had Leto again for a brief stint in the Snyder Cut. And now we get another one. It's kind of like Joker fatigue. We'll see, though. We'll see. Zilla says, I'm currently rewatching every Spider-Man movie this week, so I have something to do off the web before Spider-Man No Home. That's not a bad idea. Yeah, I've been rewatching them as well. I'm on TASM 2 right now. I'm going to finish that after the stream, and then go to Homecoming and Far From Home, and I'm caught up. Maybe Spider-Verse. I don't know. It's animated, so I'm not I like the movie, but I just want to watch the live action ones, I think, before this. But maybe I'll watch Spider-Verse again. Carson says, what's a TV show you don't get the hype for? Well, there's this show on TV. I think it has like 39 episodes. It's called Daredevil. I'm just kidding. I'll get into Daredevil eventually, but it's got a really big hype train right now. I will get on the hype train eventually. I want to state that on the camera for the live, for the people. I'll get on it eventually, but my mind is in other places right now, notably the fact that No Way Home comes out. I'm trying to rewatch those. I got to rewatch and watch some of the Matrix movies because I'm seeing that this week early. So I'm trying to get through Spider-Man and the Matrix right now. So I don't really have... I guess I could burn out by watching Daredevil right now, but I'm going to wait till I can fully relax and enjoy it, if that makes any sense. Ian says, what's a movie that you grew up and absolutely loved but hate now? I don't hate it, but I don't watch it, and that's The Lion King 2. Simba's Pride, loved it growing up. It definitely, as an adult now, you can kind of see how it's straight to DVD, unfortunately. The songs still kind of slap, though, some of them, but it's definitely nowhere near the quality of The Lion King, the original. Nothing really is, though, so it's kind of the way it rolls. Let's see. That Star Wars guy's in here. Hello there. The View with Drew says, how cool would it be if Hugh Jackman and Tobey Maguire starred in a movie as Spider-Man and Wolverine? That would be dope. What if they do that in the Multiverse of Madness? You never know. That's where all the possibilities lie. Like, anything could happen there. I heard there might be Fox X-Men characters making a return in that. So, that'd be pretty dope. How's it coming, Cam?
It's irritating me because it should, if it just would show up, that would be great. But
it's probably because we started it in the stream, so it probably has to... It'll work on the next stream, probably.
But I want it to work now.
Well, it might not, and that's okay. Have I seen Pig? It's on Hulu now. I have not, but that's the Nick Cage movie. I heard he's Oscar-worthy in it. I'll have to give that one a watch.
This irritates me.
I have not seen Green Knight either. I have seen The Lighthouse. Not a fan. It's not my cup of tea. I don't really care for it because, again, it's almost exhausting to get through The Lighthouse. It's trying to be too deep for my liking, and I saw it with a friend in theaters, and we both were like, that was just not our thing at all. Which superhero casting choice do you like more, Hugh Jackman as Wolverine or Tom Holland as Spider-Man? Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. You can't really replicate that. We've had 3 great Spider-Men, I think, but I don't know if we'll ever get another great Wolverine. Yankee88's in here saying, hey guys, saying hello. Hello there. Welcome in.
Can I just double check with the chat really quick? Are you guys okay with the fact that Chris can't put the chat up on screen right now like
They're
he
fine.
normally does?
Yeah. It's going fine.
It's giving me anxiety, the fact that you can't. I feel like it's messing up your whole stream.
It's fine. It's 25 minutes in. No one said anything in the chat about it.
Okay, so it's just you that wants it?
I mean, I just liked it because I was used to it clicking on it for so long, but I've already adjusted to it. It's fine.
Okay.
You're fine. Let's see.
Hot near to you?
No, it's fine. You can go to the bathroom if you need to.
No, I'm okay.
Okay. Kara says, if in No Way Home one of the Spider-Men die, who do you think should die?
Toby. If they kill Andrew, I'll be pissed.
You want my honest opinion?
No.
Tom.
Up.
I'm just playing. Or am I? I think.
Do you like the blue?
Yeah, I like the blue better.
I turned on the Christmas lights and it made everything blue.
I think Toby's death would probably be make the most sense because he's oldest and the least likely to actually come back in the role for a prolonged period of time in films. But, you know, I'd say Toby. They might kill Andrew. You never know. I want to see the fellow who plays Billy Butcher have a go of Logan. Ooh, that would be fire. Yeah, Carl Urban as Logan would be really great. That's a good idea. I like that idea, Wolverine. Let's see. Daredevil is the best Marvel series, someone says. Do you agree or disagree?
I agree.
Are you pumped for Kingsman? Did you like the first one? So I actually... My nose is starting to itch.
Your face is funny in this picture.
I've actually seen the Kingsman. I watched the... Soups is in here. Saying the chat is showing up on screen.
That's not what I mean.
It is showing up on screen, but
I'll figure it out after.
Yeah, I think she's talking about when you click it showing up. But to answer your question, I've seen the Kingsman. The first 2 Kingsman movies, damn fun, and I watched them all 3 for the first, or technically all 3 for the first time on Monday. I'm gonna rank the movies, so I don't want to spoil my ranking. Really like the first 2. Kingsman, the new one with Ray Fiennes, is good, but in my opinion, it's vastly different than the other 2.
I recognize that name.
He's Voldemort.
Oh, you told me that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start doing you like Mike Wazowski. Was that all right?
Go for it.
I think it'll be funny.
Let's see. Have I heard anything about The Matrix 4 being good or not? I haven't heard anything yet. I'm hyped for it, though. I think it looks good. I have friends who think it looks kind of shitty, actually. I don't know if Cam cares about The Matrix that much, do you? Not really?
That's a Matrix impression.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's kind of hard to say.
Also,
but
I have decided that the other overlays make up for the loss of the chat.
it's not a big deal because it still pops up here. I don't really...
And this is just really nice to look at, I feel like.
It's aesthetically pleasing. You did it. You outdid yourself. Good job, Cam.
Thank you so much.
And if you send in a super chat, you get a pretty cool message. That's all I'm going to say. It's a surprise if you were new in the stream. It's pretty cool.
Oh, it's funny.
It is funny. Professor X and Multiverse. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Which one, though? McAvoy or Stewart? These timelines are so confusing. If you know where that's from, you're a real one. Lighthouse sucks. If you didn't like it, don't bother to watch Green Knight. Yeah, then I'm never going to watch The Green Knight. Dude, I did not like The Lighthouse at all, so I'm glad I'm not alone in thinking it's kind of trash. Which villain are y'all the most excited to see come back in No Way Home? I was going to make a video about this, actually.
I am most excited for Electro, and when I said that to Chris earlier today, he went...
Yeah, I was perturbed.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
Unsettled. The woman was too stunned to speak.
He said, "Oh, dear heavens."
Oh,
The reason why I'm most excited for Electro is because obviously I am well aware of the fact that Green Goblin and Doc Ock are more iconic, but I think they are simply more iconic because they were done justice and they were done well.
Yeah.
And I really like Electro, and I like his character, but his character was done poorly, and even Jamie Foxx knows that. Because if you watch any of like the press screenings or whatever, like Jamie Foxx is like, I'm really excited to be back. I'm excited to not be blue. I'm excited to actually look decent. And I think they're going to make him a better character, and I'm excited for him to get a second chance. Because the other two, they were great. We already have 2 great movies for them. We have no great movies for Electro.
Yeah. It's I'm not excited. I guess I am excited to see Electro again, but for me, Willem Dafoe as Green Goblin is the goated Spider-Man villain, and seeing him again trumps anything else. Like, it's just, the nostalgia's real.
I'm interested to see why these 3 villains are getting, like, the most attention. Because if the other actors are coming back for Lizard and Sandman, like, why are they not in any of these interviews and stuff?
Fair.
Why are they not getting any FaceTime in the trailers?
That's totally fair, yeah. Critic Clip says, does Willem Dafoe look goofy in his new costume? I don't think he does, honestly.
I think Willem Dafoe just looks goofy.
He's a goofy fella.
End of sentence.
He's a very goofy fella. Have I seen the first-person view of Tom Cruise on the bridge, or of Tom on the bridge? It looks like a video game. I was thinking of the Mission Impossible action scene they're shooting.
If they do swinging...
I have not blackout, no.
If they do swinging that's first person, I think that's a tribute to Andrew's swinging.
Ah. Fair.
He did it first?
Yeah.
I think. I actually don't know if Toby ever had first person.
Max Talks Movies. The GOAT is in here saying, the man, the Chris, the legend. I salute you, Max. Aaron Johnson says Lion King 2 is okay. It would have improved the story-wise and music-wise had it shown similar to the first film. The scenes with Zira seems like a carbon copy of Scars. Yes, that's very accurate. It's very much be prepared. Ewan's in here. What's good, Ewan? Hope you're doing well, man.
He said new layout. Evan,
Shout out, Cam.
Can all 20 of you in here please type in the chat that how much you like the new layout to validate me?
Let us know what you think of the new layout. Make sure to hit that like button as well. It helps out the algorithm. That's what I always say.
If you like the layout, hit the like button.
Yeah, hit that like button. And subscribe as well.
And tell me so I can validate it.
Are y'all going to an early No Way Home screening? Well, we have... You want to tell the story or should I?
Okay, so basically here's the thing. So Chris, being the little film critic he is, he got invited to an early press screening, right? But here's the thing. They were like, no +1s. Normally Chris can bring me, and that's how we normally see movies. But they're like, no +1s this time. And Chris even emailed them and was like, a person that I regularly review movies with on my channel, can they come? And they're like, no.
They didn't say no. They said they're going to email Sony.
Well, they're going to look into it, but that's basically a no.
You never know.
So The thing is that if this was any other movie, go for it, Chris, go. But I don't want him seeing it before me. I don't want him seeing it without me. And this movie is what we're doing on our 5-year anniversary. 5 years. That's half a decade. It's a lot of time. I wanna experience this movie with my lovely boyfriend.
Yes, I agree. And you know what? It's going to be cooler regardless seeing it on the 16th with a full IMAX theater of fans, because sometimes...
We should have done the Dolby Theater.
Because sometimes critics can... I don't know. Critiques can be annoying. So
They can be like this.
Yeah. Especially when you hear some of the dialogue before the movies start in theaters like that. It's like, oh my gosh. Do you guys enjoy anything? Anyway, I didn't say that. Let's see. Which character do you think Andy Serkis is better as, Caesar or Gollum? For me, Caesar. That's what Drew says. I also agree, actually, Caesar. I like Lord of the Rings for what they are. I'm not a hater by any means. Got to rewatch them, but Caesar, I mean, good lord. I mean, I feel like he just had more to play with there. I feel like you could really feel for him, especially in War for the Planet of the Apes at the beginning of that movie. It's fantastic. I got to rewatch that trilogy, probably before the Batman comes out. If you could pick one Marvel villain from the comics that has not been used yet, who would it be? It's a good question, actually.
Villain?
In the MCU, we'll say. Because, I mean, my answer is the Silver Surfer, who's kind of like a hybrid villain-hero type deal if you really want to look at it a certain way. It's kind of confusing, right? But I would love to see him, or like Doctor Doom in the MCU. Someone like from the Fantastic Four realm come into the MCU, even though they have been portrayed on film before.
I don't really know about villains, but I know about characters.
There. Let's see. Madison says, completely agree with you on a lot.
Talking about us. I sent her a super chat.
It's how rewarding and quick it is to make friends online, and
Oh.
I don't recommend.
It is Sasha's birthday. Go over to her stream, hit the like button, support.
Those are my real life.
Wish her a happy birthday, Sasha Raquel on YouTube. Subscribe to her if you're not. Go over there, show some support. Wish her a happy birthday. Let's see. Which character? The only thing that I'm going to have to get used to, which is not a big deal, is losing my place in the chat, because usually the message is highlighted for me. Owen says, what's your favorite Batman movie? It's got to be... favorite? Low-key, like at this moment, it might be The Dark Knight Rises, but The Dark Knight's the best by far. But my favorite right now might be The Dark Knight Rises, just because I love Bane, and I really love the story of him being in the lowest of lows and trying to crawl out of that pit, metaphorically and literally. I mean, he has to come back from hell pretty much. He's basically down and out. So I like The Dark Knight Rises quite a bit, but I got to rewatch them all soon. Let's see. Green Goblin is the OG villain. I agree. He's probably on level of Joker. Agreed. Critic Clips. Did I see Spielberg's making a biopic about his childhood? I did, and I saw Seth Rogen in it, which is interesting. So that comes out next year. Maybe this is like a Spielberg renaissance, because he's been kind of missing lately for me. West Side Story was great, so I really do think that he's gonna come back with a vengeance. Might even like have a little late Oscar surge and win like another director Oscar, because it's been since Saving Private Ryan since he won the Oscar for Best Director. So we'll see. Will Lizard and Sandman speak in the movie? Wolverine asks. I think they will. But the question I posed in a TikTok recently was, will the original actors of those characters come back? Notably Thomas Hayden Church, notably Rhys Ifans. Tanner says, does Cam have Letterboxd? She does.
I do. It's Cameron Silas. I'm Cameron Silas on any platform you could ever probably think of ever. Cameron Silas.
Yep.
Like if you...
Except YouTube.
Try change that.
Yeah. Probably.
The thing is that... what it is my at. It's like how your film stocked everywhere, but your YouTube is film space stocked.
Yeah.
Which is off-putting, because it's weird, because the rest of it has no spaces.
Yeah.
If it had an underscore, maybe. But I have my name, like not my username, but like my name on all my platforms is Cam Silas.
Fair.
Because people call me Cam. If someone calls me Cameron, I feel very off-put, which it used to be the other way around. It used to be that if someone that I didn't know well enough called me Cam, I'd be like, who do you think you are?
Yeah.
Calling me by my nickname. Literally get away from me. But now if just anybody in general, well, not anybody, but like especially if someone I generally know calls me Cameron, I'm like, Say my name right now.
Cameron.
Ugh.
Let's see. Okay. A lot of compliments for the layout.
Thank you so much.
She did very well with that. The View with Drew says, what's a movie scene that scared you when you first saw it? For me, the scene in Spider-Man when Norman becomes the Green Goblin and the outcome of their final fight. To be honest with you guys, when I first watched Revenge of the Sith and Palpatine gets electrocuted by Windu, like the not reflection. Yeah, he's like reflecting
Refraction.
he's sending like the electricity back on him. That freaked me out. I started crying when I was like 5. So there's that.
What's
Inside
something
info.
that scares me that we can think of?
Anything from a Disney movie? Oh my God, Aladdin.
Oh my
Aladdin.
God. Okay, y'all know that opening scene in Aladdin with
Yeah.
that scary little short dude on the camel
Yeah.
singing that creepy little song? That shit scared me so badly as a kid. I could not watch it. I loved Aladdin. Aladdin's one of my favorite Disney princess movies. Whenever I would have my mom put it on, she would either fast forward through that part for me or I'd have to sit there like this.
Yeah.
I couldn't watch it. It's creepy. It's a creepy opening for a movie.
I was scared of the scene in Aladdin where Jafar. I had a yawn.
He's creepy.
When-
He's so weird, and the song is creepy.
I concur. When Jafar is like acting like the old homeless guy, that freaked me out bad. I was like, oh my
What's
gosh.
another Disney thing that's freaked me out before? When I
Snow
was a
White?
kid?
Did Snow White freak you out?
No, I just thought that she was ugly. Not Snow White, the old lady.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Are you about the CGI in Spider-Man No Way Home? Some of the promotion have been showing spotty CGI. I think the promotions are always not going to be like less than the film.
I think the reason that the CGI looks spotty is because, like, there's clips. One's in a trailer and one's in a TV spot, and it's of Doctor Strange saying something, and one he's in a city background, and one he has like the sky behind him.
Yeah.
2 completely different backgrounds, and so I think they do this thing where they change bits and pieces of the trailer, but because it's just a trailer, they're not going to perfect the CGI like they would for a movie, so it looks spotty.
Yeah. Absolutely. Madison says, what's your favorite Peter Gwen moment in the TASM movies? You're going to get Cam to cry on stream.
I love the first time they kiss when they're on the rooftop and he like spiderwebs her and like pulls her back into him. I love that moment so much.
That's a great one.
I love, as sad as it is, and I think I love it because it makes me cry, like no matter what, every single time in TASM 2, after she dies. When Peter listens to her graduation speech and she's just talking about hope.
We'll have to watch that later today. It'll be sad.
And she makes him be Spider-Man again from beyond the grave.
Caleb says, what I'm a little miffed about is because Peter now knows Dr. Octavius is Doc Ock and Norman Osborn is Green Goblin, if MCU versions are never introduced or ever introduced, Peter will know their villains immediately.
I don't know. Tom Holland's Peter's kind of stupid.
That is true. That is very true. And who knows, there could be like some Men in Black thing where like all of their memories get wiped at the end of the movie. Like Tom's memory could be wiped or something. So
You know, Doctor Strange spell could work at the end.
On Peter, and the only one who remembers is Strange or something like that.
Imagine if that was the end of the movie. We think this whole time that he goes to Doctor Strange at the beginning of the movie, but it's not until the end that he goes to Strange, and he's like, listen, after all of that, we need to wipe everyone's memories. And then he opens the multiverse on accident.
We'll see.
That'd be funny.
Owen says, do you like The Dark Knight? I do. I really like it a lot. I do.
I prefer my nights to be dark.
It's probably better you guys watch it with us on the 16th with all the fans. That is true. That is true. It'll be a better experience. Congrats on 5 years. When are you popping the question, Chris? Get on it, man. I've tried. No, I'm just kidding. She acts like this, but then...
No, we talked about this the other day. I asked him, I was like, just like a general, like, no pressure question, like, around when do you think we will
Well,
get
we're
married?
still in college, technically.
No, I know, but I think it's obvious that eventually we're going to get married. And he was like 27, 28. I'm like, Chris, we are not going to be dating for 9 years before you propose. I refuse.
I was half joking when I said that.
9 years is ridiculous.
Yeah. Fair, I guess.
26. 27.
Look through the chat here. Favorite film YouTubers?
Sasha.
Sasha, go subscribe to her. Go to her chat right now. She's live. Hit the like button.
Sasha did
all that good stuff.
Sasha did that trend where it's like my favorite movie for every year that I've been alive or whatever, and that made me thinking about what mine would be. And I don't know if I'll even film the YouTube video because I'm not a film YouTube account. Why would I do it?
Fair.
But I went through the years that I've been alive and I picked my favorite movie from each year, and boy was that hard.
Yeah, I think obviously everyone in the community who I've done like collabs with and I hang out with on here, but like the big dogs, I mean, I still love Christian Harloff and Mark Ellis from the Schmoes Know. That's like my favorite ever, and I miss them being together. But I think Christian Harloff has a new channel, where he's like doing stuff. So
can I consider PMI as a film?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much it. My favorite film YouTube account.
How did Batman make a bat symbol on the bridge in Dark Knight Rises without anyone seeing him when Bane had the city locked? How did Batman get back to Gotham after leaving the prison? The world may never know, but it makes for a damn entertaining movie.
The night was dark.
Yeah. Have I watched Robot Chicken Star Wars? I have not. I have never seen Robot Chicken, but I am aware that that exists. My dad made me watch Signs when I was 7 and put a door in front of our pantry the next day and told me not to move it because there was an alien trapped in there. Traumatized me. I still haven't seen Signs, but it's on my watch list. I know that's early Shyamalan. It's got Joaquin. What happened?
Click on stream. I'm sorry.
Oh, cool.
I've seen Signs.
You've seen Signs?
Yes, there is a PMI track for it.
Well, I gotta watch that one. Don't spoil it.
I don't remember any of it. So
Ben says, early prediction. Aunt May getting killed by Goblin. Trailers making us think it's going to be happy, but Goblin's going to try to break Peter down. That is true. He's
that is the advice he gave to Harry.
Yeah. Go for... A lot of people have been told to go for the heart, and Aunt May would be that or MJ.
There's a Spider-Man villains panel on the press tour that they're doing right now. And so it's Willem Dafoe, whatever Doc Ock's name is, and Jamie Foxx, right?
Yeah.
And they said they're talking about something, and Willem Dafoe was basically saying like, yeah, Goblin has like a statement to make this time, and he's gonna make it, and he's like scary in this movie. And then in a different interview, Tom was talking about how like he films like the scariest Spider-Man scenes in the trilogy in this movie with Willem Dafoe. And I was like, what is his
That
issue?
Excites me. That excites the hell out of me.
Problem?
I am the most interested to see how the villains are incorporated into the MCU, because it doesn't make sense to me right now.
Not one
because
bit.
If you watch any of the other Spider-Man movies, most of them die or make amends with Peter. So I don't know why they would have something against Spidey unless they're pulled from certain moments in their films respectively. And if they do that, I really hope we get to see them. Like, what if Doc Ock's fighting on the train and then a portal opens and we see him shoot into like the bridge? Like, what if something like that happens? That would be sick.
Yeah.
That's what I want. Let's see.
What if that's how Toby and Andrew are in the movie?
What do you mean?
What if they're only in the movie when we see the villains get taken out of the movie? That'd be so funny.
That would be crazy. Upsetting.
That would make people upset.
Highly upset. Do you love Tom and Zendaya together in real life? Madison asks.
Yes. I'm a little suspicious. Just because, okay, listen, I have a theory. So basically, if you are very big on, like, just the fandom, and especially, like, the Tom Holland fandom, you know that around the time of Homecoming and Far From Home, everyone thought that Tom and Zendaya were dating, but they're both such private people, no one knew for sure. And I'm glad they're dating, and I'm glad they're, like, pretty public with it, because I think that that's great, and I think it's very sweet. But it's just, it's interesting to me that these two people that have always been very private in their relationships decide to be very public about this relationship right at the same time as this really big movie is coming out. I'm not saying I do think they're dating for real, but I do think they're getting paid a little bit extra by PR to like kind of be a little more public about their relationship, like on carpets and stuff, to get the movie some more like it needs any more like media coverage, but to kind of get people more talking about it a little bit, I think. Totally
fair. I am indifferent. It's cool, but it is kind of weird. It is kind of weird how they've played it up a little bit more. Which Spider-Man side character, aside from J. Jonah Jameson, do you like more? James Franco as Harry Osborn or Ned? Franco as Harry by like a landslide, by a lot.
This clip.
You can't beat it. And then he disappears. That is cinema. Like, that's what I want to see in No Way Home. Oh, man. Jeremy Jahns or Chris Stuckman? Chris Stuckman. I like Chris Stuckman a little more, but Jeremy Jahns is cool as well. I watched both of them for a long time. But Stuckman's like the GOAT in my opinion. And His Blu-ray collection videos never get old. I'll still watch them every now and then. I wish he would make an updated one, but I understand it's a lot of work to do. Ewan says watch Signs. It's on the watch list. I'll get to it eventually. Hopefully maybe in January or February. I'm happy Jacob Batalon for his efforts in working out, but I prefer Big Ned.
I mean, he's not scrawny. Jacob Batalon still is on the larger scale. He's just healthier. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
He's not scrawny. He's not Tom Holland scrawny or Zendaya scrawny.
I think he looked good. I'm happy for him.
I genuinely think his weight loss was for health.
Yeah. Blackout says, I saw this interview of Marissa Tomei, and she seemed a tiny upset about her character, but I can't tell if she's upset about her arc in No Way Home or the whole trilogy. Well, it would make sense if she's upset about the trilogy, because she literally is barely in the trilogy. She's had the least influential role of any of the Aunt Mays so far, and,
Can I do
yeah.
my advent calendar chocolate live on your stream?
Sure.
Okay. I do this thing, for those of you that don't know, I have a spam TikTok account where I just post random videos, and every day this month I've been opening my chocolate advent calendar that my mom got me and giving my reaction, because sometimes they're gross and it's funny, so I'm going to do that on this stream.
I love super unconventional romance movies like La La Land. Have you seen Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, Silver Linings Playbook, or Juno? I've seen Silver Lining, big fan of it. Haven't seen the other two, though. I don't know if I would like Eternal Sunshine. I've heard a mixed bag of things, but I know you in Reviews, who's in here, is a big fan of it, so I might watch it eventually.
Okay, slight pause. Okay. We're doing day 11 while we're also on a live stream on Chris's YouTube, which go subscribe to Film Stock on YouTube if you don't already. I'm ripping it. Okay, this one, oh, it's a little tiny snowman, I think. Or a penguin, hang on. It's a
snowman.
Snowman.
Yeah.
Snowman.
A snowman.
All right. Wipe your hat off.
Is it caramel?
It's not bad. It is it's just a milk chocolate snowman. I don't know
cool.
what's inside of it, but it tastes good.
It looks like a little truffle. Very nice.
Do you want it?
I'm good. I hate the taste chocolate leaves in the back of my mouth for a while sometimes.
That's true. Valid.
Mm-hmm. Where was I?
Sorry for interrupting your stream.
All good. Hello there, stranger boy. Green Goblin dies. Theory, before Green Goblin dies, he gets pulled from his reality. Yeah, probably going to happen that way. Ben says, based on the fact that Thomas Hayden Church and Rise Ivans have been barely in promotion, Sandman and Lizard are Def getting sidelined, and Goblin, Otto, and Electro are the three leading villains. Absolutely. But I still think those actors will have a moment in the movie.
Do you think they're doing that just because it's really hard to have 6 villains in one movie? Especially if they're all... I think it'd be easy to have a Sinister Six if they were all from Tom's universe. Yeah. But to make it where they're coming from other places, it's probably easiest to just focus on 3 main ones.
Yeah. We'll see. Did you guys see where Tom said he would love for Timmy to play Harry Osborn in the MCU? Yes. And I'm all here for it. What if that's like a post-credit scene is like, I saw this great theory on TikTok. It was like, a post-credit scene for No Way Home is, like Tom going off to college or whatever, and he goes to like his dorm room or whatever, and then like Harry Osborn walks in with like Norman as well. And he's like, this is...
Who would play Norman?
They say McConaughey, but I don't know if I like that casting. I don't know. McConaughey's voice, he'd have to do an accent change because his voice does not match Norman.
Robert Pattinson.
Too young.
Make him look old. I just heard accents and I just think of Robert Pattinson now when I think of accents.
Yeah, fair.
Who's an old actor?
That's not like super mainstream or...
I don't know, just old in general.
Honestly, Leonardo DiCaprio would be a hell of a Green Goblin, but he would never do MCU, so...
That's another thing, though. I think everybody wants Timothée Chalamet to play Harry Osborn.
It's too obvious at this
Probably
point.
even Kevin Feige.
Yeah.
But...
he won't do it.
Timothée Chalamet said that... I don't know who his mentor is, but his mentor told him once, no drugs, no superhero movies.
Yep.
Even though Dune is based, might as well be, so...
Welcome in, Alex Lopez. How you doing? Saw Space Jam: A New Legacy the other day. I like the film as much as I enjoyed the original. I'm not crazy about the new one, honestly.
Haven't thought about it since we watched it.
Yeah, I haven't either. I have not seen Stardust. 1 week to No Way Home. I feel like spoilers could hit faster in the internet more than Endgame. Yes. So everyone be really, really, really careful on the internet, especially after, what day is it? Monday, to be honest with you, because the movie world premieres Monday. So if you don't want to get spoiled at all, don't go on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, or even YouTube comment sections or the YouTube homepage. Just avoid social media until you see the movie starting December 13th, is my opinion. Don't even play games, people. It's not worth it. I got spoiled for The Force Awakens. And then I learned my lesson. I literally walked into the cinema of Endgame with music blasting in my earphones with Cam next to me because I was paranoid. My heart was pounding. Even before the movie started, when people sat down in the theater, I had my headphones in because I was so scared.
My sister... Okay, listen to this story. The day that we saw Endgame was the same day as my sister went, she's graduated now, but she was a dance major in college, and so it was the final day of her, it was like her final show dance performance, right?
Yeah.
It was the same day as when we were seeing Endgame, so I couldn't go. I've gone to plenty of her performances before, but she was really mad that I couldn't go to her final one, which is a valid thing to be upset about.
Mm-hmm.
However, she isn't in this sort of thing, like this sort of fandom, so she didn't really understand it, and she didn't understand that we had these tickets planned for like a month, 2 months almost,
Yep.
and that I had to see it that day, and we sit down in the theater, and we saw it the day after, I think it came out, because we wanted to watch it together.
We saw it Friday. We didn't get to see it Thursday night.
We couldn't be together because we go to different colleges.
Mm-hmm.
So it had been a day since it came out, so people had already seen it. I sit down in the theater, my phone lights up with a text message from my sister, and she texts me, "I know who dies in Endgame." And then her little chat bubble pops up like she's typing, because she was really mad at me. So I was like, she's about to fucking tell me who dies in this movie. I've never blocked a number faster in my entire life than I did that day. I unblocked her after, but
yeah.
Story time.
I also got really mad then and said, I started I was like, turn off your phone right now. Like, just turn off your phone.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
I was like, I can't believe she would do that.
Let's see. Max says, how many times will you see No Way Home opening weekend? I'm going to see it Thursday. I already have a ticket for Saturday afternoon. Friday's TBD. I'm actually graduating college on Friday. I would still plan to see it that night, though, just depending on whether that's in my city that I'm graduating from or in Atlanta where Cam is. But I'm going to see it then anyway. I don't care. And then probably Sunday. And then, that Soups audio where it's like, so I got my tickets for Thursday afternoon, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday, and then Sunday, and maybe Monday. That's what it is. I'm basically going to be seeing it every day at night. Or if I'm bored, I'll just, honestly, over Christmas, if I'm bored, I'm just going to go watch the movie. Anyone want to go? Max, drive down, bro. We'll go see the movie.
Why don't you want to see it with me?
I was saying, on rewatches.
Oh.
Yeah. Predictions for Georgia, Michigan. Dogs bounce back. Michigan's cocky as hell right now. They won the Big Ten. Weak conference anyway. We've just been humbled, which is something that we have working in our favor. Is we know we have film on us playing the best team in the country currently, which we thought we were, but we weren't. We got punched in the mouth. We're going to bounce back. Adversity. They're riding high. They're all cocky, so they probably think they're going to come in and whoop us. But no. Bounce back game. Georgia by 2 touchdowns. That's my prediction. 31-17 Georgia. That's my prediction. There you have it. At the moment, I'm going to change that. By the way, subscribe on YouTube to the 3-Peat Podcast. Myself, 2 of my great friends in the world, Noah and Brandon. We do a sports podcast over there. Follow us on TikTok as well. Who wants to be subscriber number 50? Go over there, and you'll get a cupcake from me.
You actually look really good in this. Where's the middle of your head? This way? You actually look very nice. You could be a great gladiator. Hold this. You look good. Turn your head that way. To the side. You look good.
Thank you, I guess.
Look at you.
Yay.
You look nice in it.
Should I keep wearing it?
I kind of like it. Yeah, I'll hold the hammer.
Did
y'all see the Mighty Thor?
Go Dogs, to answer the question.
The Thor Love and Thunder poster that came out today?
Da-da-da. Sasha's in here saying, hi friends, loving the new stream setup. What kind of content do you guys wish you had the time to make? Longer form videos, graphic design, etc. I wish I had time to make more reaction videos, but those take so damn long. The way I do it, at least, to do a movie reaction, first time watch, they take forever. They're a lot of fun, but sometimes it's not worth it.
I wish I could edit YouTube videos in general.
Fair.
I'm thinking about becoming a vlogger.
You should.
Even though I don't do anything, but neither does Emma Chamberlain, and look at her. So.
Sasha says, if one Marvel movie had to completely disappear forever, which would you choose, considering all information related to the movie was also taken out of the MCU? Honestly?
Thor Love and Thunder. The Dark World.
That's valid. That has some important information about the reality
probably
zone.
Hulk.
Yeah, Incredible Hulk. Peace.
I think Hulk because it's easily
You
the
can-
one that's most removable.
There's nothing of value really in that
Because
movie.
even though Thor stinks poo-poo, it still has
Most people haven't even
important reasons.
most people don't even know the Incredible Hulk's a part of the MCU, so peace. That movie's erased. Most people were introduced to Hulk with Ruffalo, so that's my 2 cents on that. Are you talking to me, Ewan? Oh, okay. Are you talking to me? I get it now. Yeah, sorry. I was like, that was, out of context for me. What was spoiled for you in The Force Awakens? Well, spoilers for The Force Awakens if you haven't seen it, but Han Solo's death was spoiled for me on Twitter.
Aww.
Someone said Han Solo dies with a sad face. I'm like, that's
That's
so
so fucked
sick
up.
to just tweet out. That's so sick, right? Like,
That's
dope.
so stupid.
Idiot. Pissed me off to this day. So I learned my lesson.
What do you want to tell Joe Byron right now? What's up, baby?
Cowboy Wade says, congrats on graduating. Well, thank you. I'm wondering what both your favorite movies were this year and why. So far for me, I'll tell you guys, I don't care. It's Tick Tick Boom so far.
So far for me, it's a tie between Tick Tick Boom and Dune.
Dune's not in my top 10, people.
Yeah, Chris doesn't like Dune. I like Dune.
Dune's not in my top 10. I've seen 58 movies this year. It's not. And I'm going to end up seeing 60-something, but it's just not. Sorry.
They're saying happy
Peace, you, and have a good night. We gotta catch up soon, man. I know we both get busy, and live streams can be hard to coordinate. We'll figure something out. Chris is now an Asgardian. I am. Yeah, I am.
He looks good. I like it.
What's the funniest group project you ever did in school? I got one. So in 8th grade,
Oh, okay.
and I actually did get put in gifted history because
look at
I had like 100 in the regular class, so she kind of forced me to go up. So I went into gifted. We had to write a song based on like something historic or whatever. So me being the lyricist that I am, is that someone who writes songs a lyricist? We'll go with that. We had to like adapt a parody, right? So we did "I'm on a Boat" by The Lonely Island, which is a very
told me about this.
appropriate, appropriate school song. If you know the lyrics, it's not at all. And we were talking about like the exploration of the colonies or something, and me and like 3 other dudes wrote like the fire. We won like a competition between all the classes at the school. Like we rewrote it. We still got to keep the "I'm on a Boat" chorus, but it was about like colonization, and we went hard. Like I was spitting fire, and we had to rap it in front of the class, and then we won out of our class. So then we had to compete against the best from the other classes, and we beat them all. And then I think we got like pizza, so it was pretty dope.
Look at you.
Yeah, I mean honestly, in another world I might have been a songwriter. So.
I don't know about the funniest group project, but I know junior year you and I did a project together.
We did.
In our Spanish class, which I'm pretty sure Chris regrets to this day. I am not...
Can I take this off?
Yeah, go for it.
It amplifies sound in my ears.
Oh, sorry.
You're fine.
I am not... Listen, Spanish, not my strong suit.
No bueno for her.
Spanish is not my strong suit. And when Chris speaks Spanish all the time, and it probably makes me sound like a bad person, because I'm like, please speak English, and it's not because I've never said that to anybody but him. But it's just because I get frustrated because he knows I don't know what he's saying. Like
Yeah,
he'll
she's
say,
stupid.
he'll say actual sentences to me, like and then just looks at me like I'm supposed to know what he just said, and I'm like, Chris. Anyways, we had a Spanish project where we were supposed to memorize things and go up in front of the class and recite them.
And we said we were going to go on one day, and then we went in front of the class, and then, do you remember this? We went in front of the class, and we were about to go, and you were like...
I had a brain fart.
And so we took 10 points off.
It made me nervous, and
It's fine.
And then I hated myself because I thought that Chris hated me because I ruined his
It was
grade.
fine. I think I still got an A in the class.
I didn't.
You passed, though, because of me, right? I mean, I'm not trying... Like, you would have failed that class without me.
No, yeah.
So, you're welcome. I also helped you through A-Bush. It's fine.
If only you could help me through my materials class right now.
Yeah, I can't help with that. I'm your 50th subscriber on 3Pete. Yes, Zilla, I appreciate it. What's up, Manuel's videos? Chris, shout, are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you're here? Anyway, my name is Chrysolomus Maximus Maximus. That was funny. My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius. Father to a murdered son, husband to a murdered wife. And the rest is like commander of the Phoenix Legions and the armies of the North, something. Loyal servant to the true emperor, Marcus Aurelius.
What are you doing?
I'm quoting Gladiator.
You like zoned out and in a different world or something.
Why do they not make any standalone Hulk movies with Ruffalo?
Because there's no need.
Money. I don't think he would make enough money. And yeah, I mean, he's more of a supporting guy in my opinion. He's gonna have his time in She-Hulk, I think.
They've probably had She-Hulk planned for months.
We did get tickets for No Way Home. We're seeing it the 16th. Is there an unusual couple this week? I'm down to
Great
record one
question.
tomorrow, but I don't know if she is.
I have to study.
Sorry to throw her to the bus, but
I have to study for my final.
we'll get back on it. I know we've been slacking a lot. I am holding her more accountable next year to do one every week. So we'll have one every week next year. Someone holding me accountable and message us on Instagram on like Wednesdays every day. Be like, unusual couple this week, and then we will make sure to do it. But we're getting a little bit of an advancement in the equipment for that, so it's more bearable on the ears, which I am ecstatic about because I have not been a fan of the audio for 13 episodes. It's going to be new unusual couple coming next year.
You
Upgrades.
want to know why I don't like filming the podcast with you?
Why?
It's the after we film.
What does that mean?
When you edit it, all you do is complain.
Oh God.
It's true. That's all you do.
Well,
I really need to cut my hair.
It's honestly, it would be easier if the camera just stayed on. The camera cuts off every 12 minutes.
That's how DSLR cameras work. Unless you want to get a legit video camera.
Ugh.
That's how DSLRs are. Like
We'll
they
live.
literally
We'll
don't
live.
film for that long.
We'll get used to it. It's fine.
If someone wants to donate $300 right now so we can buy a video camera, be my guest.
Aaron says that's sorry, I misread that. Oh. Yeah, I wish Poe Dameron had a bigger role in the sequels as well. Here in Kentucky, not a single ticket has been sold for No Way Home opening day. Wow.
That's embarrassing.
That is sad. Have you seen the Dear Sister Lonely Island skit? I have not seen that, but I do have a decent IQ in the Lonely Island. I just missed that. Alex Lopez says, if you could change reality to a movie that disappointed you, but you have the chance to make that movie great.
Percy Jackson.
Fair.
Don't even really need to do the rest of the question.
That's a good answer, actually. Favorite character from The Office and Parks and Rec?
Jim. I don't watch Parks and Rec.
From Parks and Rec, I'd say Ron Swanson. But I also like Aziz Ansari's character, whose name is escaping me. As for The Office, Dwight is the freaking goat. I have not seen It's Always Sunny. I really do need to watch that.
Philadelphia?
Yeah, I would. I know I would love that show. It's like my kind of dark humor. I just haven't seen it.
I think my dad watches that show.
Are you more excited for the rest of Hawkeye or Book of Boba? The rest of Hawkeye.
The rest of Hawkeye.
I was talking about this with Trevor from Film Geeks earlier. Shout out the man. Go subscribe, Film Geeks, if you have not. But we were talking about how Boba's marketing is garbage right now. Like the show comes out the 29th of December. It's December 11th. We have a teaser and a TV spot. Not a lot to get excited about. If they want to really get us excited, show us like The Mandalorian in the show or something. I'm still going to do watch parties. I'm still going to review every episode. I'm excited because I love Star Wars. But
my biggest hot take is that I've never necessarily cared for the character of Boba Fett.
That's fair.
I don't really understand what the hype is around him. He's just like a mysterious dude.
He's in like 5 minutes of screen time on the original trilogy. He's the most overrated Star Wars character.
Everyone's obsessed with him. I don't get it.
He got so much cooler in Mando in last season.
I watched that and cool. I don't know.
Fair. Which action movie villain do you like more? T-1000, Hans Gruber, or Agent Smith? Hans Gruber, come on. Die Hard villain. Which would you like this video and comment if me and Cam should do a video entitled "My Girlfriend Watches Die Hard for the First Time" because she hasn't seen it.
I would be the girlfriend.
And I love me some Die Hard. Let's make that video.
Okay.
We just gotta watch it sometime this week, which is a hellishly crazy week in a good way. I'm gonna be making first of all, I am graduating on Friday, which is like the thing that I have to do. I'm not excited for that. Like it's just something I have to get over with. No Way Home comes out that same day. I'm making so many videos and TikToks for it. I have it all planned out, and I'm gonna be cranking YouTube videos for the rest of the year. Like there's 4 in a day at one point, I'm pretty sure, or 3 in a day. So it's gonna be nuts. But yeah. Drop your final questions here in the chat, and we'll probably wrap it up. We're about the hour 5-minute mark. I'll take 2 or 3 more questions. Appreciate you guys sticking around. Hope you've enjoyed the new format. Watch parties will be a lot better because it'll look way cleaner. The timer will be in the top right corner, a lot smaller, and it's just going to look better.
I'm just a genius. I told Chris to switch over to Streamlabs months ago.
Yeah.
And he just didn't do it. And he wouldn't do it, and now I did it, and now it's better.
Yeah, I should have. What was your major? Entertainment and media studies. Alex says, "Are you excited for the Harry Potter reunion?
Yes.
What about the new Fantastic Beasts movie?"
No.
I refuse to watch those Fantastic Beasts movies. Just no desire to. Don't want to taint Harry Potter or anything. Did you see the stat cast for David O. Russell's new movie? I did, yeah. I like David O. Russell quite a bit. I haven't seen Joy, but I've seen The Fighter, Silver Linings, and American Hustle, so I'm going to watch the new one for sure. The order of them, apparently the MCU show is going to be Moon Knight, She-Hulk, then Miss Marvel. I think I knew that, but yeah, I'm excited for that order of shows. Moon Knight hopefully early next year, like February. Peace out, Alex. I think we're going to call it a stream. That was a good stream. Max says, "It's insane everything we will still have this year. No Way Home, Matrix 4, Kingsman, Don't Look Up, Boba Fett, Cobra Kai." So much content to look forward to. I'll be covering most of it here on the Film Stock YouTube channel. Cam will be watching Die Hard soon, so expect that video. But that's going to do it, guys. Thank you so much if you stuck around to the end. If you're watching on the replay, let us know what you think of this new layout. I'm a big fan of it. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe like it says in the bottom left so you don't miss out on any future reviews. Got a ton of Marvel content coming down the line and videos in general. You're not going to want to miss that. All of Cam's stuff is linked in the description down below. But guys, I think that's going to do it for the stream. Might be doing more of these because I really dig the setup. And I'm going to have a big update for 2022. Life changes, new things coming to the channel, hopefully making some advancements. So we'll see about that.
What?
You have to watch the stream to find out, Cam. But that is going to do it. Thank you guys again. And until next time, we'll see you guys later.